Hello everyone, welcome to the course on antenna and wave propagation. Today I am going to start the few terminologies related to the ionospheric wave propagation, or you can say related to the ionosphere. Okay, these terminologies are actually very important. So first terminology which I would like to discuss today is critical frequency. Okay, now what is the definition of the critical frequency and what is the quantitative expression of the critical frequency? In this class I will discuss. Okay, so critical frequency of an ionized layer of the ionosphere can be defined as the highest frequency which can be reflected back to the earth by a particular layer at vertical incidence. So this is what the definition. Now let me tell you more on this. Okay, critical frequency is a parameter, first point which I would like to discuss here. Critical frequency is actually a parameter which is directly associated with the ionosphere. And we all know that ionosphere is, ionosphere comprises of several successive sublayers like D layer, E layer, F1 layer and F2 layer. So how can you define the critical frequency? You can define the critical frequency that if you are transmitting an electromagnetic wave with appropriate polarization and it is going up to a height of ionospheric layer, then what should be the angle of incidence? So in case of critical frequency, angle of incidence should be 0 degree, means at vertical incidence. Okay, so critical frequency is actually the maximum value of the frequency which can be reflected back to the earth. Okay, that means the maximum value or upper threshold of your frequency of operation with which you have transmitted your electromagnetic wave. So critical frequency inside the ionosphere is defined as the maximum frequency, or you can say the highest frequency which can be reflected back to the earth different point by a particular layer. The layer may be D layer or E layer or F1 layer or F2 layer. Okay, provided at vertical incidence, means you have to transmit your electromagnetic wave with appropriate polarization at a certain frequency with vertical incidence. Okay, that means angle of incidence should be equal to 0 degree. It is denoted by FC, F suffix phi, C for the critical, or FO. In many books you will find the designation of the critical frequency FO as well. So it is defined, it is different for different layer. For the D layer it will be different, for E layer it will be different, for F1 layer it will be different, for F2 layer will be different. So for different layer the critical frequency will be the different. So what I can say about the critical frequency, the qualitative analysis of the critical frequency is given by it is the highest value of the frequency which can be reflected back by the ionospheric layer to the earth different point. Okay, for a vertical incidence. Okay, now what will be the quantitative representation of this critical frequency? Since we know that mu is equal to sin I by sin R, we know that refractive index sin I by sin R. Now mu is equal to, now refractive index, since this wave is incidenting in the ionosphere, so we know that in my yesterday class I had discussed how the refractive index of the ionosphere is given by this formula, that is 1 minus root over 81 n by f square. You people have already submitted the assignment in which you people have proved this relation of refractive index of the ionosphere, that is root over 1 minus 81 n by f square. So this should be correlated with sin I upon sin R, because mu is equal to sin I by sin R, and at the same time this is the value of refractive index of the ionosphere, so it will be equal to root over 1 minus 81 n by f square. Now just for critical frequency, your angle of incidence should be vertical, because it is written here at vertical incidence. So that means angle of phi equal to 0 degree at vertical incidence. Okay, then on that particular time when you are your angle of incidence is 0 degree, okay, at vertical incidence, and the wave is actually reaching the highest point, okay, from where it will be returned back. So on that particular time the ionic concentration of that particular layer will be the maximum. So these are actually the condition for critical frequency, angle of phi equal to 0 degree at vertical incidence, and on that particular time wave will achieve the maximum achievable point, so that on that particular occasion the ionic concentration of that particular will be maximum value, so n max, and f will be designated as fc, c means critical frequency. So put these values in your equation. What we will get, sin I means this will be give you sin I means sin 0 degree, sin 0 upon sin R, and this is your mu. So mu is equal to sine I. At place of I you just put 0. So sine 0 upon sine r is equal to sine 0 0, and this is equal to root over 1 minus 81 n. N will be n max. Okay, and f will be fcs square. Okay, so that means 0 is equal to root over 1 minus 81 n max by fcs square. That means you can also define in another way the critical frequency is that frequency for which the refractive index is equal to 0 degree, isn't it? In other way, you can define the critical frequency is that frequency for which the refractive index of ionosphere becomes 0 degree. Okay, fine. So now squaring both sides and solve this equation, you will get fcs square is equal to root over 81 n max. So from here you will get fc is equal to 9 root n max. Okay, so the critical frequency is given by 9 root n max. Generally fc is expressed in megahertz and n max is represented in per cubic meter. Okay, per cubic meter. Generally fc, unit of fc is megahertz and n max is denoted in per cubic meter. Okay, so now you can see that the critical frequency, what is the parameter which governs the value of critical frequency? Ionic concentration. So that means if you want to increase the critical frequency value, then you have to increase n max. That means the higher the value of the ionic concentration, maximum is the value of critical frequency. So critical frequency is governed by the ionic concentration only. Okay, no any other parameter is involved here. So there is a note which I have written here. What is the note? Below critical frequency, electromagnetic wave will reflect back to the earth by ionized layer. True that if critical frequency is the maximum value of the frequency, okay, or you can say highest value of the frequency which can be reflected back, that means this is your upper threshold. Okay, beyond this frequency the wave will not reflect back. Then what about the below the highest frequency? All wave will be reflected back. So that is what is mentioned in this particular point. Below critical frequency, EM wave will reflect back to the earth by ionized layer. Means up to critical frequency wave will be reflected back. From here the worthy point is that below critical frequency EM wave will be reflected back, and at critical frequency the wave will also reflected back, but beyond critical frequency wave will not return back to the earth different point, rather it will penetrate in the ionosphere. Okay, so the second point which I have written in this note, the frequency will be determined by the n, that is ionic density. So if the ionic density of the d layer is given, then you can find the critical frequency for the d layer. If ionic concentration n max for the e layer is given, you can find the critical frequency. That means we can say that for the different value of the ionic concentration, we will have the different value of the critical frequency, and this will be different for the different layer. So in this way you can define the critical frequency, which is very important, critical frequency, because this is the maximum or highest value of the frequency which can be returned back from the earth, from the ionosphere to the earth different point, provided you are using the vertical incidence. In other way, you can also define your critical frequency where the refractive index of the ionosphere becomes 0 degree, and this is the quantitative expression, and finally you have got fc is equal to 9 root n max. So in my next class I will discuss some other parameter. Thank you.